What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the first yard. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So today we have some pretty nice, some pretty solid information here. I don't know why I did that. Ignore that. But we do have finally some hopefully good news involving Madden franchise mode. We got a trailer yesterday for Madden franchise for Madden 22. I watched it yesterday, and I was going to break it down. I'm still planning on breaking it down, but I just figured I'd come out with a video, show you guys the trailer, and let you guys just kind of watch it and then just kind of give my, brief feedback on it afterwards. All I'm going to say right now, though, is that it is looking pretty good. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully the gameplay is going to be good. This all depends on the gameplay, if I'm being honest, but we'll get into that after the video. As of right now, all I want you guys to do is please do hit that thumbs up button so it lets me know you guys like this type of content, and so other people can see this video. Make sure to subscribe. We are pretty chill around here, so if you want to subscribe, go ahead and do so. We are at 164 subscribers right now. Absolutely insane, considering like 3 months ago, we were at like 40-some subscribers. So, you know what? If you want to join us, please go ahead and join us, and make sure to comment down below about what you think about Madden 22. Is it going to be good? Is it going to stink? Let me know what you guys think, along with anything else. But with that said, I'm going to let you guys watch the, franchise mode trailer, and I will see you guys afterwards.
Hey everyone, Connor Dugan here, Senior Design Director on Madden NFL 22. Super excited to be here with you today to share some of the awesome work our teams are doing, specifically on franchise and Madden 22. Get ready, because we're about to go deep. Some new franchise features that we'll talk about today include franchise staff and new staff points, the importance of weekly strategy and the integration of dynamic game day on next-gen consoles, an enhanced season engine, franchise hub updates, tuning, and more. With new franchise staff, you're in control of everything from the front office to the field. Franchise staff is meant to empower you to build, grow, and customize your coaching staff using a new RPG talent tree system, so you can build a team that fits your play style. There will be more than 60 different talents to choose from at launch, with more to be added via our Madden 22 franchise live service plan. Plus, the #1 most requested improvement by our players to franchise is scouting. We're targeting September for the release of scouting through a live service update. Madden 22's Revamp scouting feature will allow you to manage and assign your scouting staff with all new national and regional scouts. We'll have a whole new and much more in-depth system for uncovering details about your prospects, and just like real life, players will move up and down the draft board all season long. We'll have more to share on scouting later in the summer. Your franchise staff is made up of 4 positions: head coach, an offensive and a defensive coordinator, and a player personnel department. Now, I bet you're wondering about those new staff points we mentioned at the top. Staff points can be earned weekly by setting goals, playing your games, and completing objectives. Then, you can use staff points to upgrade your staff through coach talents. Easy, right? Next up, weekly strategy and dynamic game day integration. Each week in the NFL presents a new challenge for players, coaches, teams, and fans. Weekly strategy in Madden 22 is designed to mimic the dynamic environment while offering you the chance to confront and overcome various challenges in different ways. In essence, weekly strategy is really the core of your franchise experience. Who you play, where you play, and when you play all matter more than ever. Through next-gen stats and the dynamic game day integration, you'll be able to study your opponent's strengths and weaknesses with detailed statistical and play calling info. Manage your team's fatigue levels throughout the season by controlling practice intensity and reps between game days. Plus, you can assess your first half performance, make adjustments at halftime, and come out of the locker room better prepared for the second half. Because when game day happens, you can never be too ready. Here are some additional details on what you can expect to see in weekly strategy. NFL players, coaches, and GMs encounter a roller coaster of scenarios every day, every week, all season long. And the enhanced season engine in Madden 22 was built to emulate these true-to-life ups and downs of the NFL. Madden 22 will launch with over 35 scenarios, and will add more as part of our continued franchise live service commitment. One example is the perfect chemistry scenario. During the season, an elite quarterback can trigger a tiered breakout for a young receiver. As the weeks go on, the challenges get tougher, but the rewards increase, giving you the chance to take a middling wide receiver and turn them into one of the league's rising stars. Scenarios like this will allow you to experience more fun and engaging choices, goals, and challenges that lead to meaningful rewards in-game. This expansive catalog of narrative-driven NFL content will start at launch and continue throughout the year, featuring new choices and challenges that are unique to each story, with an impact on both your on-field gameplay as well as your off-field decision-making. We've also completely revamped the Franchise Hub to make the most important information about your franchise more accessible to you. Some of the updates you will see on the new Franchise Hub include an activities list that displays what you need to do each week, your goals for the week so you know what you need to accomplish to earn rewards, an updated news screen that keeps you informed of the top stories and reactions from around the league, faster access to roster management screens like signing free agents, adjusting your depth chart, or trading for players, a league tab that surfaces more data to your league versus hunting for information in your stat screens, and a member screen for your online franchise that is easily accessible. Thanks for spending your time with us to learn more about what's new in franchise in Madden NFL 22.
All right, well, that was the, I guess, franchise mode Madden 22 kind of breakdown. Obviously, we're kind of gonna be getting a brand new franchise mode, and this is actually really exciting. Now, obviously, this is all just based on what they're telling us. We actually haven't seen any of this, like, in person. I haven't seen any franchise mode stuff. But from what I've been hearing and from what this is saying, it is looking pretty good right now. Now, obviously, from what we can tell from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be dependent on scenarios and also on gameplay. So you're going to have like scenarios where it's like, you know, you're going to get coaching points if you run for, 75 yards. Well, that means you're actually going to have to play the game. And that means we're actually going to need some gameplay. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Probably that, you know what, gameplay in Madden is not great. How are we supposed to play the gameplay if it's not great? You're going to obviously have to use my Madden sliders, of course. No, I'm kidding, don't worry. But what we're going to have to do here is probably, I'm going to have to figure out exactly what the gameplay is going to be looking like for Madden 22, based on what they have been telling us, I guess, from, the trailer, and just kind of off of history from EA. What they're probably going to be doing right now is, we already know that there's going to be apparently new momentum in the game. Not entirely sure how that's going to work. In my opinion, it's just a ton of animations kind of put together, and depending on scenarios and stuff, you're going to be able to move a certain way in an animation. It's not necessarily momentum, but at the same time, I am kind of curious to see what other things they're going to be adding into the game, because everybody knows, at least right now, Madden 21 was not great, Madden 20 was not great, all because of the gameplay. Now, I will say the gameplay did get slightly better in Madden 21 compared to Madden 20, but it still wasn't nearly what it needs to be. And in order for us to really enjoy franchise mode, in my opinion, to the most, I really feel like we need to have gameplay take a giant step up, have it more user-based, less animation-based, and you know what, I'm not entirely sure if EA is going to be doing that right now. Obviously, we haven't gotten to that point yet. Right now, we're just focusing on franchise mode, and you know what, that's really just going to be the main factor that's going to be playing into all this, because if we don't have the necessary gameplay, it's going to be hard to play franchise mode. No matter how many features they add in franchise mode, if we have to play the gameplay and the gameplay isn't cleaned up at all, it's not going to be great. Now, in terms of the actual franchise mode features in themselves, obviously we do now have, not necessarily a coaching carousel, but we do have an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, head coach, and player personnel. And you know, it's a nice addition to it. Obviously, we haven't had this in a Madden game for, I can't even remember how many years, so I'm very glad that it's in the game now. We do have things that will impact us in terms of possibly 30 some new coaching and player scenarios. So if Russell Wilson's not happy with how he's playing, he's going to ask for the ball more, and it's going to be a little bit more interactive than we have seen in the past with past scenarios, especially with the past scenario engine. We're actually going to have cutscenes now, which is great, and you know what, I'm super excited for it. This all sounds good on paper, but at the end of the day, we really need to find out about the gameplay. Now, in terms of the next franchise video, I will be out with another franchise video probably on Friday. That's when we're going to get another kind of deep dive into franchise mode, getting all the new features. We obviously do know that scouting will not be in until around probably, I want to say, mid to late September, as a kind of after launch addition to franchise mode, which isn't great, but it is, at least we're getting brand new scouting that looks really good. obviously way better than we've had in the past. So I'm excited for it. All this obviously looks very promising. We just have to figure out exactly how it's going to play out. But yeah, this has been my, I guess, Madden 22 franchise deep dive video for you guys. I want you guys to see the video that EA came out with yesterday. Talked about it a little bit. We will be doing a breakdown on just, exactly what you guys are seeing right now in terms of the gameplay and franchise mode and all the new features and stuff. So if you guys want to see that, I want to say on Saturday, please do make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If we hit 10 likes, I'll make sure to come out with that video on Saturday. But with that said, I hope you guys do have a great day. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.